Good evening, Patrick Green, P560, responding to Forum 2 on People Are Awesome. So, question number 1. What thoughts come to mind as you view these amazing human feats? I was extremely impressed and also thought they were crazy. Uh, there's unbelievable creativity, and I don't think I'd want to put my body in that much danger for some of those stunts. I also wanted to try some of them myself as well, some of the easier ones. I like the footage that was taken to even capture some of those shots. That was also pretty creative in itself just to capture some of those different angles. Um, Many people are extremely athletic and they had great gymnastics. They had timing, flexibility, they had a lot of power and strength. They had good balance and they were pretty good at calculations as well. I'll be able to pull some of that stuff off. When I was watching this, I wondered how many times did they fail and how dangerous were their injuries if they had any, um, or what was the result of some of those injuries. And I also wondered how much free time do people have to come up with this stuff and have the time to practice to actually be able to pull it off. Question 2, what motivates people to extend themselves to the edge and beyond their human ability? I think people in most parts of life want to push themselves to the edge and see how far they can go. And I think many people want to push the limits to see what their full potential is. Um, I think people are very creative, but also bored at times, and that's why they do it. And I think if people don't live on the edge, they don't think they're really fully living. Um, and I think this is the same idea for people who compete in sports, um, who want to grow in their careers, who want to climb the ladder corporately, want to advance in academics, want to practice a skill in music or art, or in any other hobby that they have. It's the kind of the same drive. And question number 3, recall a time when you pushed yourself, trained hard, and experienced the amazing ability of your body. What was the experience and what was your response? I actually have performed some crazy things, but like some of these feats here, but I did it on a wakeboard, so I could do a few flips behind a boat, like a tantrum, back roll, front roll, 360. Do some crazy stuff on a tube as well. And I think it's a rush to do that behind a boat going over 20 something miles per hour off a wake, because there is a little bit of danger to it. There's a little risk reward. I've also trained really hard for marathons, triathlons, and CrossFit, and I've won and placed in several races for at least the marathons and the triathlons. Still working on the CrossFit. Um, and it's fun to push yourself to new limits and personally see how the body can adapt under adverse conditions, tough workouts, and the ability to compete against highly competitive athletes. And when you're doing it, it creates confidence, it creates strength, the ability to overcome adversity, to create endurance in tough situations, because that translates to tough things in life. And it also creates mental toughness. And not to mention, also your body looks better, and it gives you a interesting, at least a healthy high, um, and it gives you a feeling if it's worth it when you're sacrificing your time, um, uh, away from family, your time to do these the training and the workouts, and it's painful and you suffer a lot. But once you do it, you wish you could do it again and find ways how you could do it even better, and whether that's through strategy or effort. So yeah, it's really fun to push yourself to new limits athletically, like we saw in the video here.